Well, hey, get out. Get out. Seize him. Leave, seize him. Catch his throat.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So please, if you haven't subscribed to me, tafadhali, please do it. But we move on. This video is very interesting. First of all, please acknowledge my natural hair. It's given Bobby and Sherry on the streets. So these questions are very important to me because the person who sent them is not in the continent, literally. So they were like, they watched some of the Q&As I've done. Please, you can go back and watch them. And they were like, I want to send you questions. And I was like, hold up, what do you mean? And they're like, I want to send you deep questions which you will love, and you have to answer all of them. Okay? And I was like, okay, I will do it. So I haven't seen the questions. I'm literally going to my WhatsApp and fetch them. But yeah, let's see the questions. So I'm on my WhatsApp. I have opened the questions. So they are sent in terms of, they have been sent in terms of messages. So there's one, there are several actually. There are around 20, I think. So I will try my best to cover them in this video, but in case itamaliza, please ensure you subscribe for the next, or maybe the next video. I'm not sure when I'll upload the second one, but let us answer the questions that tujue kama tutamaliza sahi ama tutakuwa na part 2. So question number 1 is, what is your biggest day-to-day challenge? So my biggest day-to-day challenge is maintaining my mental health and just be sane. Because for those who don't know me, for those who are new on my channel, for those who probably have not been with me for so many years, because one thing about me, I lose touch with people, not because I want to, it's just because I feel like I'm so scared to have intimate connections with people, just because of how my life is and how up here is fixated. So my day-to-day challenge has to be my mental health. Like guys, I'm not someone who will forget about their mental health for a day or for 2 days. Like I have to be in touch with my mental health on a daily basis, because I have, first of all, I'm bipolar. For those who don't know, I'm gonna explain more in another video. I'm not sure when, I'm not sure how, but I will share. So for me, it's about my mental health, because I've struggled with mental health for like my whole life. Since I was 10 years old. So it's been a minute. It's been over a decade. So trust me. So my mental health. The next question is, do you find your work challenging and interesting? Do you find your work challenging and interesting? Yeah, I do. How often do you set goals for yourself? I set my goals every day. Like I'm someone who lives in the here and now, because I've been in situations that have arrested me to be like, Bella, you're not like anybody else. You are a special kind of person. And that's something my psychiatrist told me. He told me that you cannot live how other people live. Up here you have to be woke. You have to stay woke. Because, you know, when you have a mental health illness, it's tough for you to assume, it's tough for you to try and blend in with other people, because you're different. Okay?
3.
I'm giving you the questions, but let me finish answering. You're gonna ask me.
Oh, but do you have questions for me?
No. Okay, wait. I will help you.
Okay.
So the question I was answering is question number 4. Number 3. How often do you set goals for yourself? For me, every day. Every day I have to wake up, I know what I'm doing. By the end of the day, I acknowledge if I did everything, and then
So can I ask you something? What kind of goals do you have for the next year, which is this year?
So the kind of goals I have for this year is be happy.
I mean, those
That
are
is-
not goals.
No, let me start. Umesema goals in plural. So I have to give you
But happiness is a virtue. It's given by
No,
God.
but for me it's not normal.
This is gonna
For me it's not normal. Being happy is not normal for me. Let's start
Let me
from
tell
there.
you something. What is normal? Number
5.
When have you given up on something?
When
This is
have
a
I
hard
given
one.
up on something?
I mean, no, lie to me.
Utaniangusha. You better calm down. So when have I given up on something?
Yes.
When I realize it's done.
Okay. How,
Like even God is like, babe, just get out.
Can I ask you something? Who makes that decision? Can't you know maybe when it's hardest is when you're going to make it? And then you give up on something, maybe even a diamond.
You
is
give
not
up on
product of
something
rough.
when you
have
realize,
to be
listen,
fitting.
you give up on something when you realize it's about that something or your life. Literally, it's a matter of life and death. So for me, I give up on something when I'm like, this thing is gonna kill me.
Oh, yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
Next question.
Do you find purpose in your work? And then
Yeah.
one question. What is your work?
Do I find purpose in my work?
Yes,
Yes.
please. Okay.
Next question.
If I don't agree with something, I have to laugh anyway.
Okay.
If you won the lottery, would you keep working in your current?
If I won the lottery, will I keep working?
On the current of what you're doing?
Yeah, I would.
So some can invest that money into what you're doing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good, it's good. Do you think people have a higher calling in life?
By the way, do I think if people
Have
have
a higher calling?
a higher
in
calling in life?
Yeah. Like you're not.
I am not sure.
You're not sure.
I am not sure because
You have
yeah, I'm
faith.
not. Yeah, okay, for me,
believe
I
in
might be
God.
sure, but I'm covering everybody like literally the world. I don't think so because there are people who literally like I don't want to expand on it, but trust me, I will say like no. Let me say no. It's not for everybody.
It's good. It's good. Not for everybody.
Yeah.
What have you been most proud of learning lately?
What have I been most proud of?
Learning lately.
Learning lately.
Yeah, like something you've learned. And then
Choosing peace.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Choosing
Wait,
peace.
wait. As in, if you do okay, this is not a who do you this is another one. Who do you who do you consider as family? Question.
Who do I consider as family?
Can I ask you something?
Okay.
It's a question.
Okay.
Don't get mad at me. It doesn't have to do with anything. I just want to know the truth. Because I'm in the same situation in a way.
And you bring it louder.
So, like my baby mama, yeah, she has my kid. Yeah, does she regard me as a family? And that kid is ours.
You asked me to answer your question.
No. It's this is what do you consider as a family? I'm going there.
I consider, let me tell you, family for me means someone who loves me for who I am, someone who understands me, and someone also, like it's a 50-50 thing. Understand me, love me for who I am, I will love you for who you are, and someone who literally means me the well. Because you never know when you're gonna die. So you can imagine if I die tomorrow. So the people who love me, the people who what role does family play in my life?
It's a question.
Grounding me in a way, not fully. Yeah, grounding me.
Grounding you. And what if people just want to ground you and then they want to pull you back, but because they don't
I've said
understand
in
who
a
you
way.
are.
I have said in a way, not fully.
This is okay, so
Yeah.
this is finishing. What is your best friend like?
What is my best friend like?
Yeah.
A safe space. Like we don't struggle. I literally tell her anything.
It's a she.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet your best friend?
I met her in a mental health hospital.
No,
You
it's
better not judge
Yes.
How much time do I spend with my family?
Yeah, question.
It is seasonal. It's seasonal because there are times we'll spend a lot of time together, and there is time that we don't spend time together. So it's seasonal, because sometimes we're like this, sometimes we're like,
But it's your family, it's your blood. Mi tunakozana na sister yangu anakosa kuniongelesha na shida yake ni nini.
hiyo swali ni yako.
Okay, sawa sasa. How much time what role does music play in culture?
In culture?
What music?
That's deep.
It's very
Unafaa
deep.
uniulize mimi sasa culture. Okay, if I talk,
It's,
I don't
it's
know.
the question.
Because me, I'm not
what
in a
role
culture.
does music play in culture? Its question is It's question.
What role that does music play in culture?
In our spirit, it can be so much. It can be too many things different. It can be.
I think keeping us
love, yeah.
No love. It's just my love.
Okay.
Keeping us on toes. Like they remind us. They bring out some things about us. Like music is
So
a
you
wide range
you
of.
get information from music. Like
Not information.
So music is words. It's
Yeah, it's words, but it's mostly feelings.
feelings.
Yeah.
And feelings.
You listen to music empathetically.
Does language affect how we see the world?
Does language affect how we see the world?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Next question.
Do you think you can live in another country?
Do I think if I can live in another country?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which country?
Which world culture is most fascinating to me?
Yeah. Let me see.
The royal family.
Like the British.
The British
Who
Empire stuff.
do you like most in their family? Harry.
Prince Harry.
I know.
Yeah, it's Prince Harry. Let me tell you why. It's
I
because
know. That nigga just showed people that I can love who I want. It's not about color.
plus it has
race.
also showed us that it's not that perfect.
It's not.
Like a family is a family.
It's a family.
Number two, them being an empire, it has a lot of work. It has a lot of sacrifices. Like us in the outside world, we might not see it, but he helped us see it.
Yeah.
Like, living here, dealing with normal life. Me being myself is also an issue.
Okay,
So yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
like
very
to stay
interesting.
in UK now.
Just
No. I'm just asking. UK, if you love those people, they're nice.
yeah, UK really bother me.
But I'm going to tell you something that is going to.
Next
Do you
question.
believe the way we dress affect how we think?
Do I believe how we dress affects how we think?
The way we dress affects
The way
how
we think.
Affects how we think. So it changes.
The way we dress
Yeah.
affects how we think.
Alters how we think.
I think mostly for men.
Really? Okay.
For men mostly.
Why?
Because men are the ones who are most intrigued with their dressing and how women dress. For us, how a man dresses is not. It's like in the bottom. It's literally on the bottom
I'm going
part.
to correct you, man. Are people defined by the culture they grew up in?
Are people different? Defined.
By the culture they grew up in.
Are people defined by the culture they grew up in?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me, I tell people you can change your background, but you can never. You can, but it's very hard for you to change your upbringing.
Okay. But maybe are people better at creating things or destroying things?
People are better at let's say 60%
Is destroying.
not destroying.
You see what you've
40%
done to the
is
planet
destroying.
Us. You see us. If you don't talk about this issue, you have to talk about how people are doing to the planet.
Calm down. Today
Yeah.
we're not talking about global warming, about the
No,
planet.
I'm
What is
saying-
your question? Your question is
this: Are people better at creating things or destroying things? Me, I want to hear.
people are better at creating things to a point that they don't realize they're destroying some things.
Yeah, it's
That's
true,
all.
it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, they don't know their limit.
Yeah.
If you had to sum up human nature in 3 words, which would you choose?
Summing up human nature,
in 3
number
words.
1 would be suffering. Suffering. Number 2 would be surviving. Number 3 would be unbalanced.
Unbalanced. Okay. Well, me, I can add. Which is more important, the human body or the human mind?
the human mind. It's
Hey.
very much important
Nina,
because the mind is everything.
Everybody is directed by their body and the needs of their body. The mind's only.
This question is mine.
It's an organ. Okay.
This question is
sorry,
mine.
sorry.
For me, I will say, let me finish. For me, I will say it's the human mind because your mind is the first place. It's the thing that coordinates how you act, how you speak, how you move. So the body comes after the mind. There's no way ati utaruka mind atuende kwa body. Before you do anything, hata vile umesema desires and stuff, it starts with the mind. Next question.
It's the last one. Why do people do things which they know are bad?
Why do people do things they know
They are
they are bad?
and then you still do it.
There are very many different reasons. I cannot sum it up for everybody, but if I'm gonna speak for myself, the reason why I will do something that is bad, it's if at that moment, it starts with instincts of survival. Number two, it follows with like you can do something bad to help someone. So where do you find purpose in your life? I think me. Or like me.
You don't have any inspiration like a person. Like
Me,
a child.
I am my own inspiration. I am my own inspiration because one thing I realize, if you put people before you, you're fucking up your whole life.
But
If you put yourself first, you'll be able to help people, you'll be able to be there for people, you'll be able to love people how they want to be loved, you'll be able to do a lot of things. But if you don't keep yourself as the purpose, I don't know. So of late, I have been loving cold Fanta. Like guys, I don't know how to explain this. I'm literally craving cold Fanta on a daily basis. But it's allowed, it's good. So I want to end this video. I had a friend who popped by to ask me questions. You saw how messy it was, but it's okay. The questions are actually answered. Now amefanya haraka because the questions were actually like almost 28. There were 28 questions. So we have covered all of them. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Tafadhali nisameheni in case a part of the video has bored you. I'm sorry. But yeah, ensure you subscribe, ensure you like, ensure you subscribe, ensure you like, ensure you subscribe, ensure you like. Please subscribe and like this video and comment and share. Okay, so if you wanna follow me on other social media platforms, I will link them down below so that it will be easier for you to follow me, because if I write it here, probably it's a lot of work for you to pick it up, but I will write it here for those people who don't mind, but I will link it down for those people who wanna have the links direct. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I have made my friend happy. As I said, my friend is not in the continent, so this video is for you because you requested for it. And yeah, so even you guys, if one of you DMs me and tells me, Bella, I want you to answer these questions, Bella, I want you to do this, I will do it because it's my YouTube channel, but it is your show. Anything I do here, it's for all of us, for me and for you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Always do your best and God will do the rest. Bye. And also guys, before I forget, what did I want to share? So currently we're in the month of January. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But if there's something I will not forget is to tell you guys, please, tafadhali, never forget yourself. I don't care. I don't care. Personally, I don't care what's going through in your life. I don't know who you need to show up for, but please don't forget yourself. When you forget yourself, the other people in your life will suffer. So put yourself here and the others will follow and everything will work out. Thank you. Bye.